Hello, families and friends. This is Polakom. I'm in my casual clothes. I'm at home. I don't have to dress to look nice for anybody. All I'm saying is this. This message goes to two people only. It goes to Atanya Wag Atany, who's a close friend to me. It goes to Ezekiel Lolkarkwat, who's another family member who's very close to me. Let me begin with Atanya Wag Atany first. Atanya Wag Atany, today is Monday. You have destroyed Madinga Will. Madinga Will is a beautiful community. It's a beautiful community. I've done a lot of business with them. I've done business with Deng Manyom, Santino Deng Wall, and others. I've traveled your land. You people are some of the most kind human beings you can ever find in this world. The people of Madinga Will. Ye bala Marial Bai, Bola Bala Biem, Bola Bala Tano, the people of Madinga Will are the best South Sudanese multi-part community any leader one. I heard of you when you came from London saying things about Simon D. Simon D, I know his full name, like you said. Myself, I know who Simon D is, but I cannot give his full name to the public. I can only use his Simon D name. What hurt the most is when I watch the leaders of Madinga Will who are supposed to be responsible. Like Atanya Wag Atany, Deng Manyom, Santino Deng Wall, and others in the presidential that's supposed to care about Madinga Will. You tend to victimize your own people. That is absurd, and that is betrayal of family connection. I live here in the United States. I have worked with you at any work before. You know me. I'm not someone that I'm introducing myself. Oh, my name is Bolakum, blah, 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 blah. You don't. I've worked with you in a lot of projects. You know you're wrong at any work. And I'm saying it from heart. Kai Mana Dukpadit in Bor. I'm saying it from heart. I'm not saying it because I want to tell you to insult you or your people of Madinga. I'm telling you because you disgrace Madinga Will. When it is convenient for you in at any work, you throw everybody else under the bus. And you choose your own personal interests because you benefit from your narrative. You tend to believe you represent Madinga Will. I have watched every single thing Simon D have said, and majority of them are 100% correct. 100% correct. I tell you what. So let's not act like damage has not been done or family has not been wounded. We are all crying every single day for justice, liberty, and prosperity for all of us. The only prosperity that matters is prosperity that goes into Atanya Wag Atany pocket. That's all it is. So I don't have to dress for you in jacket or anything else. I don't care what you give narrative of. And please, Atanya Wag Atany, for the sake of humanity, again, Simon D family has nothing to do with this. In the justice of law, if I'm criminal and I, Bolakum, if I'm the one who committed crime, I might be held accountable for my crime, not my family, not my children, not my uncle, not my aunties, not nobody should be held accountable for my crime. But you have the ball and audacity to arrest Simon D. family. That I don't think how Madinga will allow you to get away with that. I don't know how Madinga will allow you to do that. So I don't come live because I'm just a garbage person talking to anybody. I come live because the people, I saw what I was waiting how you would respond when you came back from London. I knew exactly how you were going to twist word. You went with the intention to arrest Simon D. But when British law told you there's no such bullshit in London, you came back and twisted everything with the hope that society will just accept you for who you are. I'm at home. I'm angry as hell. I have any reason to dress for any interest. The second thing I came live to, there will never be South Sudan or Patanya Work, Salva Kiir Mayardit, or anybody else there is. We are all emotionally wounded, suffering from miscalculation. If the Arab we fought can see goodness in all of us, why is it that we don't see goodness in all of us? Where does that come from? So in this case, Atanya Work must apologize to the people of Madinga Will for the damage he has already done. The people he had killed, and I have their names. It's not about Simon D saying or Simon D did not say. None of that is relevant. He knows Atanya Work himself. British law would not allow him to kidnap a British asylum seeker to be repatriated back. This is not Nairobi. This is not East Africa where you can just kidnap anybody. You have done this before. South Sudan government have done that before. But the most important is, at the end of this story, what country do we really represent? Is it a country of Atanya Work? Country of Salva Kiir Mayardit? Country of Adud? Or a country of 60 million of us? We've been lied again and again through revelation struggle from John Garang to Salva Kiir Mayardit, Riek Machar. We've been lied. We, the innocent South Sudanese, we've been told we were liberating country. Little did I know we were just liberating our pocket. Everything we have done, it was all about interest. It was all about how much money I can get out of this or how much interest I can get out of it. I'm so upset and I cannot present myself in another way. So if you look at me and you see me looking like this, it is because I made a choice. There's nothing to celebrate in life. I would rather just look garbage. And if there's anybody on this board who want to share this video with anybody, go ahead, share it. I have no shame to believe otherwise. I just spoken the truth that a lot of you tend to dip the head in the sand and don't want to believe. Now, to many of you who don't know me, who am I? I'm a former South Sudan diplomatic communication to this beautiful country we love. That now Atanya Work, Ezekiel Lulgarpoth, Salva Kiir Mayardit have the nerve to tell us what the direction. There are a lot of vice presidents, there are a lot of other civil servants, but 3 people stand on the way of progress of South Sudan. One of them is Atanya Work. He stand against the people of Madinga Will and want us to believe he's telling the truth. The other one is Ezekiel Lulgarpoth, whose the sole purpose of his people and claim he's the victim. The third person is Salva Kiir Mayardit himself, who refused to listen to advice of millions of all of us. Any other way I can explain it? I guess not. Let me repeat it again. There are three people who believe that South Sudan belongs to them. Ezekiel Urgakwat believes that he owns Nuer, he can explain BS and explain that Nuer can just bound to his rule. The other person is Atany Atany, who want to silence the whole entire Madinga will, say that Madinga will can burn to his will. The third person is Salva Kiir Mayardit, who believes is the God that he can never be questioned. Anything else have a say? I guess not. I see all of the people that I love on my board. I see everybody. I'm not going to mention name, but I see you guys. I see everybody. Nobody who responded to my call that I'm not aware of. But I'm not going to mention your name. I see you. But it was not the purpose of calling you name. It was the purpose of the flight of the people of Madinga will. Number one, I came live because the people of Madinga will are being targeted for absolutely no reason. I would have came live when there was an arrest warrant for Granding Agur. That was absolutely a suicide mission. It was a suicide mission. Politically, I don't care if you smoke weed or you drink what, it was not going to work. Granding Agur was someone that speaks the truth, that see humanity as equal. I see this foolish, my best friend, Atany Atany, flew all the way from Juba, Nairobi, Kampala, go to London trying to arrest an opposition against the issues of the government, and came back yesterday and made a foolish narrative of himself, and he wants to believe the world will understand his explanation. That was absolutely absurd and foolish. And share this video if you have to. And then I see another person, Salva Kiir Mayardit, a man who has completely failed to unite all of us South Sudanese. Salva Kiir doesn't even know what South Sudanese are suffering of. We should not be in anybody's country today if we have a good leader who sees things. So I have nothing to explain of myself. I have nothing to fear. I have nothing to explain. But Atany, you're my colleague. I know you very well. Stop this nonsense. You know you did wrong to Madinga Will. You know you had people killed in your name. You know you had people get arrested in your name. So don't bullshit this. Salva Kiir Mayardit, you know you failed all of us as citizens. So don't go around social media went crazy. Social media had said this. I don't know what to do with it. So I'm not going to go forward. Social media has not said anything. Social media are human beings of South Sudanese descent. Salva Kiir fucked up everything there is in our discourse as South Sudanese. Atany messed up Madinga Will community and want to blame Simon D for it. Simon D is just an activist. Where on earth in politics? If I made a mistake as Bolakum right now, what does my child have a reason to be arrested for? How is my crime related to my child? That's exactly what happened to Simon D. And Atany was behind this. Abdelbagi Aye was behind this. And you are here still crying crocodile tears. I don't buy this nonsense, honestly. I don't buy it. So anyone who's relative to Atanyuwek knows where to find me. He's in my contact list. He can call me anytime. But this is absolute bullshit. South Sudan is bigger than all of us. Madinga Will people are very good people. I've done business with them for more than 6 or 7 years. I've been to their home. I've been to their local community. There's no such a thing as, there are a lot of legends in this community. There was Kwanyukwai from Mayel, from Wudum family, from Madinga Will. There was another legend, Lualding Wall, from Madinga Will. There was another legend, Kawaj Makwe, and other legend there are. Those include Temengor, and there are a lot of others. Even Uncle Aldo Joe, who has his famous son. I'm glad, Jack Michael, you're here. You can prove to me. Madinga Will would not be a place where Atanyuwek would do all this stuff and not allow other people to talk about. I'm angry as hell. And if there's anybody out there, I know when Atanyuwek was in London a couple of weeks ago, he was in London with the hope he would kidnap a son of Madinga Will and come and say, hey, as a Minister of Information, I brought back the culprit. Your job is to inform us about the progress of the future of South Sudan. Your job is not about to clandestine. So, fool anybody else, Atanyuwek, but not Bolakong. Like I said again, Honorable Jack Michael, I see you, and I see a lot of people on Madinga Will here. But the whole point is, this is not the country we fought for. Those of us are supposed to come home, not to be in exile, and not to talk about internal politics. In this case, South Sudan is bigger than me, bigger than Salva Kiir Mayardit, bigger than Jack Michael, bigger than Atanyuwek, bigger than all these government officials we can call, bigger than even Riek Machar. Riek Machar is just 0.0.0 individual in the map. The same Bolakong is 0.00 something. But let's make a home attractive to all of us, so that we can be proud we have a home we can come back to. So yeah, I have nothing to show my happy face because I'm angry as hell. And there's nothing you can see about this angry face. I'm angry because our leaders, such as Kiir Mayardit, refuse to dialogue with us, refuse to see our pain, refuse to accept international community advice, refuse to believe that the country is not a kingdom of one man and his family. The country is all of us marginalized. If Khartoum can marginalize us, why do we have to marginalize ourselves as South Sudanese? That is something all the government officials, including Ajak Michael, Makunulueth, Atanyuwek Ateng, everybody must explain to me, how do we marginalize ourselves? How do we become international community joke? What do we not have in this world that we can present to represent our country? That is something I'm still waiting understanding of. Maybe there's someone in this forum that will pick up a microphone and call me and say, hey, Bol, the reason we are marginalized ourselves because we are the Dinka community because in the leadership. I want to hear that. Until now, I rebel salute each one of you.